Open Your Eyes is brought to you by the Belize Bank. Our country, your bank.
Great.
I am John Palacio.
And I'm April Martinez.
And thank you for joining us this morning.
Lovely, cool
morning in the city, but the rain, man. I tell you what,
nice.
We had some rains over last night. And I was like, oh my goodness, and a big concert this weekend. I did a Marion Jones.
Oh, you
have
know.
to wear rubber boots. But maybe not, because the city is looking great. There's no flooding in the city, and everything seems to be a-okay, but the weather feels very, very good. I could tell you that much. I love the feeling of what's going on outside.
It's nice, and I think that I always say it rain every September celebrations. It rain no matter what, but rain no stop the reggae jam.
Rain can't stop the reggae jam.
Oh, you know your thing today?
Okay. You know my thing.
I mean,
my
true.
Goodness.
Very, very true. I agree.
But once again, it's a beautiful morning out. But while we are saying it's a beautiful morning out, it's somewhat of a sad morning. April, we know what's buzzing. It has been in the news, took over social media like wildfire yesterday as the entire world learnt of the passing of Her Majesty the Queen Elizabeth II.
Yes.
It struck a lot of people by, I wouldn't want to say by surprise. I think the family had learnt of her not doing well, of her not doing well earlier in the day, and everybody flocking to see her. The doctors had warned the family, and not too long after, the world learnt that the Queen has passed.
Yes, and you know what, John? Whatever feelings we have about the monarch, or whatever feelings especially right now, we're talking about decolonization and so forth during the month of September. We have to understand and realize that we were under Her Majesty rule for some time before Belize gained its independence in 81, and she was technically deemed the queen that should not have been. She shouldn't have been queen in the first place, but she took up the mantle at the age of 25, and she reigned for 70 years. That is, she
one
just
of the longest, or the longest
monarch in British history.
Serving with so many prime ministers, if I'm not mistaken, 20 something, somewhere around there.
So many prime ministers. She has seen so many, not just prime ministers in Britain, but prime ministers in other Commonwealth countries as well. She took the opportunities to visit almost every single country that was under the Commonwealth.
Yes.
And she tried to have an intimate relationship with people that were under the British Crown.
And indeed, that's one of the things that a lot of people have been speaking about in terms of working along with people and people loving her reign as the Queen. She was somebody that was well respected, well loved by all Commonwealth countries, including us here at home in Belize. So while the situation is like that, this is the reason for the heavy mourning that we're actually going through across the world.
You know, I was one of those people that was relatively shocked that she had passed, because just I think last week or so, one of the international news had posted a video of her driving her car. You know, like it seemed that she was in great health. And for her to have lived so long and to have, she lived a long life.
She lived a long
96.
life. 96 years old, like you mentioned. And one thing to mention here, and this is one of the things that we had on our social media page yesterday, and of course in the news as well, that Queen Elizabeth II's death comes 2 days after Britain ushered in Liz Truss as its new Prime Minister. It also comes 2 days before Belize observed the 224th anniversary of the Battle of St. George's Caye, an event led by the British and natives in 1798, and also 13 days before we celebrate our 41st anniversary of independence from Great Britain in 1981.
It's a very very ominous, strange kind of feeling to be having this discussion about the passing of Queen Elizabeth II, just because we often see people, not just in the monarchy, but somebody that is in the public eye, whether it be a celebrity or so forth, that we feel like they're immortal. They have this presence of living forever, and so when they pass away, it's this very strange a feeling of how, the fact that she was 96 years old and we didn't even think that her age is something that should be discussed, because for somebody to have lived that long and to be in great health up until the very last few moments
of her passing,
that she really did live fully and healthily for 96 years. That's a momentous.
It is. And what are we going to do here at home? Actually, flags will be flown at half-mast, and church bells will toll on the occasion of the Queen's death. There are certain protocols that will be followed in respect of the fallen sovereign, who was the Queen of Belize. All right, so of course we had that ran in the news yesterday. We will be following these protocols up until she is laid to rest, I think, on September 18th.
Yes, and followed shortly after will be the coronation of King Charles. And there's a lot to be asked during this time. What is going to happen with the countries that have had the Queen of Head of State? How does that affect our system? How does that affect our dollar? How does that affect our strives and our moves to becoming a republic at some point? There's a lot to unpack after this one person with so much power had for 70 years.
I think it deserves, especially for us here at home, knowing the stronghold of Britain on Belize, and for us being an independent nation from them, but still under that rule. I think it deserves an entire show to unpack as to who is, what it means at this particular point. Now we'll actually be seeing a king rather than a queen, which leads me to say, for the first time in 7 decades, Britain has a new monarch. King Charles III will actually be addressing the nation later today. He flew from Scotland on to Britain, where he'll be doing this speech later today. Of course, all eyes will be on that. It's going to be all over social media as he address the situation, and he will be crowned, I think, in the next coming days. He'll be crowned and put in his right spot as king.
I would imagine so that even when Elizabeth had took on her throne and became queen, that those protocols would have been set in place from then, because you have to be prepared for anything in these, when you hold these positions. The way the army will march after on, the way the contracts will be set up afterwards, the paperwork to move from one crown to another. All of these were put in place from the moment Elizabeth became Queen Elizabeth II. So this is, a lot of people are saying that the procedure seems to be very speedy, but when you're holding these titles, you have to be prepared.
You have to be prepared. Exactly. You're totally right. And so therefore we're looking forward to what's going to unfold in the next coming days and weeks, as we know that King Charles now, the third, he's actually, I think, 70 something years old.
He's about 74, 75
he's
years
about
old.
around there, and folks are actually saying, you know what, 74, 75, and you're now just going to work. And he, of course, will be making his rounds as king in the next few weeks as well. So, you know, I'm sure it's going to put a toll. He's 70 some odd years old, and he's now actually going to take up the crown.
I mean, it is something that he has been prepared for his entire life.
Indeed,
so we will see how that unfolds, and we'll follow the story as it keeps going on.
You're totally right. We'll be following this as it continues to unfold, and that's just a piece of the pie of what's buzzing. Yes. You know, like we mentioned, you know, and I could remember listening to the radio back in '94 when I was in '94. I was in I think it was Standard 5 or 6, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, at St. Peter Claver. But radio used to be the thing. I mean, you know, we did have TV. We had TV back in the days, back in those old days. But it was radio that was actually, you know, and listening to Radio Belize then, or BC, Radio Belize, I think, and listening to everything unfold, and the Queen giving her speech, and, you know, what we did at school to actually celebrate her visit to Belize. I can remember those things very clearly. Everybody came out the classroom. There was this big speech, you know. So there is so much to actually talk about when it comes to this. This is actually history in the making here for us and for the world, and we must embrace it as it continue to unfold.
Right, but of course we are we send the condolences to the Windsor family, because regardless of the fact that she was the queen, she was also a mother.
She was a mother,
grandmother.
yes, yes.
You know,
yes.
And so you have to be able to still pay your respects to that human side of Queen Elizabeth
Indeed.
II.
You know, I love listening to and watching the interviews last night for those who actually were on hand when the Queen visited, and how they danced for her, and you know, how the Girl Guides and they you know. And they,
she got to eat
how they got to see them, where that famous
where the royal rat thing came from, right? Because
the royal rat
that's what they had served
and all these things. I tell you what, I could remember a few of my friends visiting from San Francisco, first time in Belize, and I actually gave them gimnot to eat, you know. So, and it was because of such thing.
Exactly, and I think that that's something that we kind of do now whenever we have new people coming to Belize for the first time, and that's the kind of the cuisine that we lean to, because that is the cuisine we fed the Queen.
But, you know, and this is the impact that we get from everything that happens, you know, especially from the Queen, whereby if it was said that, you know, she may wear jeans, a jeans thing. That's just the way it is. And so because she has heavily impacted everybody's life and all these nations for 70 years. For this reason, you know, there are so many things that we had made mention of to unfold, and Channel 5 will be keeping on top of things when it comes to this.
Yes.
All right. Piece of the pie for this morning, as we now move on into our motivation for this morning. Of course, that comes with the eye opener. The eye opener taken from dailyarm.com. And April, it goes like this: just as there are people that support us, we are a supporter to many people, extending the cycle and giving back. April, behind each of us stands at least one supporter. This was once thought to be the spouse who ran the home while leaving the other spouse free to work. While this is still one valid scenario, most of us will find that we have other kinds of supporters in our lives. In some cases, our supporters are the people who help allows us to do the things we're best at, see to our obligations, or pursue our dreams. In other cases, our support may come from the people who are there to help us through life's challenges by offering us their strength and bolstering our spirit. As we take the time to acknowledge everyone that has ever supported us, we can't help but feel grateful. Understanding our place in our human support system helps us to see that just as there are people that supports us, we are a supporter to many people. By gratefully accepting the expertise and assistance of our supporters, we can consciously and more easily build a life that we love. Thanks to our staff, our groups, our friends, and loved ones for all their support. We all need each other's support to thrive in this world.
Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. 100%. I always say that no man is an island. You can't do everything by yourself. You need the support of others, just as how you being there as a support system to somebody else helps them get through the day.
Yes.
I know for a fact that there's a lot of things that I've done in my life that I would never have been able to accomplish without the help and support of family and friends. So it's important that you remember that. It's important for you to be grateful for that, because just as how they're there for you, you can also be that same support system for them.
April, well said. I'm going to tell you that, and I believe this wholeheartedly, that every man is every man's asset. And this comes in the form of support. I remember one day, sitting there, and I had made mention that behind every man there is a strong woman. And I misspoke that day. Why do I say that? I used the word behind. You're never behind. We're always together. We are together. We're beside each other. A push, yes, comes from behind, or at least so we feel. But a push, and one that is well felt, comes from that next to you. Because together we chain ourselves and we move on. Together we do these things. Together we go far. When we say together, we're actually supporting each other. I always say, no matter what you say, no matter what you do, you're supporting somebody's mental health. You're supporting somebody's mind. You're supporting somebody's day. You're actually supporting how people are actually going forward.
Yeah.
Today's eye-opener is a support to somebody.
It's a reminder to support.
It's a reminder to support, and it is a support because we want for folks to support each other by having the conversation. And I continue to say this every day, every time we're on here.
Yeah.
Have the conversation because it is healthy. Just as there are people that supports us, we are a supporter of many people, extending the cycle and giving back. That's what we do every day. I love the eye-opener.
I love this eye-opener.
Should I drop the mic?
Nah, drop the way you want. But you can make it gently flow.
When we motivate each other, that's one of the best things we could do. It's the best thing we could do for each other and, of course, for ourselves, because we feel abundant gratitude when these things happen. Speaking of support, why don't we get the support of the National Met Service to tell us what we should expect in the weather for today? We've got Michelle on the line. Michelle, good morning.
Good morning.
And how are you today?
I'm okay, and you?
We are doing great. As a matter of fact, because we've got your support, I'll tell you what, me and April, we're doing great-alicious.
That John word.
So let's talk about it, Michelle. We're talking about the weather here, the general situation. What should we expect?
All right. Last night was a bit wet, but as the day progressed, we should see a gradual decrease in that amount of moisture. So less showers overall across the country as the day progresses.
That means that the 24-hour forecast should be great?
Yes, we expect the sun to come out, of course. So skies will remain a bit cloudy this morning, but with some sunny breaks, the sun will try to push out beyond those clouds. And for tonight, skies should become partly cloudy. So a bit less clouds than what we're having right now. In terms of shower activity, a few showers, periods of light rain mostly, and an isolated thunderstorm is possible over most areas just for this morning though, and then by this afternoon we see that activity decreasing. But tonight the south can expect a redevelopment of showers and thunderstorms.
Oh wow. Well, you the one.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the winds though. Light and variable, what does that mean?
Light winds, really no set direction. And that's because the wind speed is very, very light, so less than 10 knots at most.
So that means the sea state should be nice, glassy.
Yeah, nice to go to the Keys, yes. If you could get past the cloudiness. Yeah, relatively light top seas.
All right. So does this mean that the temperatures, high temperatures, are going to be very high?
Not really, because as I said, for most of this morning, the cloudiness should persist. So we expect only about 86 along the coast. Inland around 90 Fahrenheit, and up in the hills about 81 Fahrenheit.
All right. And lows for tonight?
Lows, we expect about 78 along the coast, about 73 inland, and only about 67 in the hills.
I tell her I want to chill out on the hills, I swear. Yeah. But anyways, let's talk about the extended forecast. It's a weekend of activities. The 10th is going to be tomorrow. There should be parade. Tonight, the fire engine parade. What should we expect for the next few days?
All right, well, for tonight, as I said, most of the activities should be concentrated over the south. For tomorrow, for 10th day, we expect most of the showers and thunderstorms to be over the northern districts, meaning Corozal and Orange Walk. However, it is possible to get what we call isolated showers. So a brief shower or two is possible as the conditions just gradually become less moist for tomorrow.
All right.
Around the other parts of the country besides the northern districts.
All right.
Still possible, because I don't want people to say, oh, they say it was only going to rain over the northern districts. No,
it's possible that it could rain everywhere.
You know, especially early tomorrow morning. Yeah, it's possible to get a little isolated shower to pop up, which is just a brief shower, light to moderate. Nothing much, nothing to wet it up too much, so you should be able to parade, right?
All right. Anything in our tropical warnings, any tropical updates?
No, not at this time, no. Only thing we have in the tropics is Hurricane Earl, which is over the open Atlantic, very far away from us.
All right. Well, tell Earl, make it go, cause we don't want Earl.
not again, right?
We don't need an next Earl.
We don't need an next Earl at all, cause Earl when we come the last time, he come when I built.
He may cause trouble.
Yeah, Earl may come when I built and just start lush. So we don't want Earl. But Michelle, we're so grateful that you were able to join us this morning. Thank you so very much for your support.
It was my pleasure. You guys enjoy your weekend as well.
All right.
Take care.
April, now we know exactly what to expect. I'll tell you what, this is a fun-filled weekend. Yep. Tomorrow is going to be, we'll be celebrating the Battle of St. George's Key, I think the 224th. 224, I think
224th anniversary.
I think it's that, yeah.
Yes, it is.
And it's the 224th anniversary of the Battle of St. George's Key. Tonight is going to be fire engine parade here, there, and everywhere. I'll tell you what, all municipalities will be doing that. It's a family fun event. Now, the fire engines, they don't go too slow now. No. So you want to get out of the way.
But then you have some kids that are also going to be behind it with
on their bicycles and
lights.
Properly lit. Look, I'll tell you what, this brings me back to PG. You know I love Millie PG. But back in the days, man, they used to have a bike, like a dress up your bike and whatnot, and this was a competition, and whoa, you could have seen all these bikes, red, white, and blue. Paper used to sell. At a Telenamo used to sell, and my goodness, used to have. There was this guy, he used to build like long bikes and high bikes, and we used to call him Oi. And this guy, man, he used to always come out on top with these bicycles, properly dressed up back in the day, and lot of bikes. No, one,
but
two.
We had Erin Garnett yesterday on the show, the communications manager for Belize City Council, and she said that there is going to be a bike competition
tonight.
For the fire engine parade. The kids are supposed to decorate their bikes, and of course, the one that wins with the nicest.
We had those days, man. I'll never forget those days. I used to love it. And then in school, I think it was the 10th or for the 21st, they used to give you like these goodies and whatnot.
Yes, the schools will be back, and of course, we're back. We're happy because class is back in session, so they're going to be able to enjoy. John, this is going to be the first time some of these kids experience 10th of September
I know.
in the schools
To
because
gosh.
they didn't have any for the past 2 years.
You know, my daughter is now in infant one at St. Joseph Primary here in Belize City, and she was like, "Daddy, we were going to parade." I said, "My love, him. Then they tell you about one parade. There'll be a parade, but normally it's the standard 6 class and the high schoolers who would normally go on out to do their parade." But it is an exciting time within our country. September time, the Belize time, man.
Yeah.
Everybody come home.
We
All the
always-
Bill of Maris, they're here.
Yes.
They're here because we're outside.
Yeah.
You know when I said Agriga, right? Bogudi, we're outside. You know, we're outside. But nonetheless, we need to move on. We've got lots to share with you this morning. Primarily what we'll be doing for the first segment, it's going to be Grace and you. We'll be going up inside that kitchen and they'll be cooking up a storm for us. What will they be doing? Lunch and meat chipotle dip.
You like chipotle dip?
Yes. I like I like chipotle. Yeah, I like
Spicy.
chipotle dip. I'll tell you what. There is the dip shop, Diani and the dip shop. That's where I get mine. That's where I get mine. And so yeah, I like chipotle dip.
Okay. You need to introduce me to the dip shop because
The dip shop.
Confused.
Dip shop, delicioso. You want bite from the panwerina.
All right. And then our second segment, we're paying tribute to our Belizean ambassadors this month. Last week, there was the award at 41 to kick off the September celebrations. And today, we are having one of our greats in studio, Lord Rhaburn. He's going to, of course, he is no stranger to Belizean society, you know, calypso, soca, reggae, brockdown, you name it.
Yeah.
He has been a veteran of Belizean music. So we'll have him in studio.
I love Lord Rhaburn. I can't wait to have that conversation with him. What goes through his mind when he's writing these songs? They had a song from him that said he trying to be a big godfather. And again, that he stood and he said that what they had for food, they had sweet and sour, shrimp and lobster, fried rice and chop suey. You see me? So when I chat to Lord Rhaburn, I can't wait.
I know you are. I know John. I feel like John and Lord Rhaburn would just start one band together and I'll just be here promoting. That's how it's going to be.
You should hear the one about the rooster and the baby chicken. We'll tell you about that later on. But nonetheless, our final segment for this morning is going to be with two Jamaican icons. We're talking Tanya Stephens and Christopher Martin. It'll be joining us. The big concert is going to be tonight. It's going to be at Marion Jones. They want to tell you exactly what to, how to, when to make you enjoy.
All
right. So we've got that and more this morning. It's going to be a great one. It's a great day to be great. All right. So we'll take the break. When we come back, we're going to be great. Stay with us. We'll be back.
Your life just got a lot less complicated with Belize Bank contactless MasterCard debit card. Introducing our standard debit and MasterCard Platinum debit cards. Now you can make purchases anywhere MasterCard is accepted with one tap, pay and go. Your contactless card never has to leave your hands, especially in these times. And your card is embedded with multiple layers of security. Platinum card holders get to enjoy extra benefits like price protection, purchase protection, trip inconvenience, and luggage protection, just to name a few. Start enjoying a cashless lifestyle today with the Belize Bank.
V-Bucks by Belize, Belize's newest multi-brand rewards program. To access V-Bucks, download the mobile app or access the website portal at vbucks.bz and set up your account. If you already have a Belize account, chances are you already have V-Bucks. Don't let them go to waste. To earn V-Bucks, make a purchase at any Belize location or at any of these Belize entities, namely Island Freight Forwarders, Best Manufacturing, Benquip, and B-Mart. Once V-Bucks are earned, reward yourself. Use V-Bucks to buy items or exchange for cash. You can also double, triple, or even quadruple your V-Bucks on promotional days. It is simple. Purchase, earn, redeem. Loyalty is always rewarding with B-Box. Brought to you by Belize, celebrating 75 years of quality and savings.
We are Belizean travelers. Are you?
I'm always on the go, and the country is my home. So when I want to get away from it all, I immerse myself with my favorite movies, all from the new Smart Stream app. It's easy to use this service. Purchase your movies from the app and use your mobile data, Smart Stream data packages, or smart broadband to stream and enjoy. Be like me and stream on the go with Smart Stream.
Are you looking for low-cost television advertising? Have we got a deal for you? Advertise on Channel 5's Daily Classifieds. Channel 5's Daily Classifieds is one of the most effective methods for introducing yourself and your business to the community. Use our Daily Classifieds to recruit employees, promote specials, promote your products or services, promote a business opportunity, increase traffic to your website, and advertise items you have for sale. Let us help you to save valuable time and money. Call us today at 280-0013 or visit us at our offices on Coney Drive to discuss how we can help your business grow affordably. Channel 5's Daily Classifieds. Advertise today.
Great Belize Productions Channel 5, proud winner of 9 Caribbean Media Awards for 2021. Best Investigative Report, Best News Item, Best Coverage of People with Disabilities, Best Financial Literacy Journalism, Best Videographer, Best Television Commercial Spot, and the People's Choice Award, with 2 special mentions for Financial Literacy Journalism.
Been drinking all night. drive. Won't even try.
Been drinking all night. Feeling so high. Better not drive. Ain't gon' try. Been drinking all night. Feeling so high. Better not drive. Ain't gon' try. If you're drinking and driving, I'm not going with ya. If you're drinking and driving, I'm not going with ya. People die every day, I'm not going with ya. I'ma find my own way, I'm not going with ya. It's okay, I'll wait. Even good people make mistakes. I don't wanna realize when it's too late. Drinking and driving is never safe. If you're drinking and driving, I'm not going with ya. If you're drinking and driving, I'm not going with ya. Been drinking all night, feeling so high. Better not drive, ain't gon' try. Been drinking all night, feeling so high. Better not drive, ain't gon' try.
Are you kidding me? Mira lo que has hecho. Ahora sí te voy a mostrar. Time out. La mayoría del tiempo los niños no saben que están haciendo algo mal. Usando violencia solo les enseña que pegando es la única manera de solucionar las cosas. Esto solo empeorará la situación y dañará su relación. Tómese un tiempo y hable con sus hijos de lo que está bien y mal. Construyan una relación basada en entendimiento, respeto y amor. Lizani, sweetie, it's a very nice drawing, but you know you shouldn't draw on walls. You know how hard it is to keep the house clean. We will wash it off, and from now on, we will draw only on paper. ¿Entiendes?
You never know when it might happen. You can't afford to take chances with your safety. You can't afford to take chances with your life. Because you never know when it might happen. Always be safe, because you never know.
Welcome back. Just like that, we are inside this kitchen. It's time for lunch and meat chipotle dip. We're inside the kitchen with none other than
Kelsey
and
Arturo Allen.
You know Arturo, I know, like I really didn't think you would say his entire name. Yeah, sound like you didn't give a visa and thing. But Nonetheless, guys, good morning and welcome back. Welcome back. It's a great morning. We've got lots to share with you. This morning, the wait he to put in the coconut.
Even the way make we talk about where we are do today.
Yeah, Chucks, what's up, man? What are we gonna do today?
So good morning, guys. Welcome to another show. We're gonna do Grace chicken luncheon meat chipotle dip, and as you can see, Mr. Arturo Allen is having our pan warmed up so we can cook our chicken luncheon meat, which I asked April to kind of put in for us.
All right.
When it gets heated up.
Yeah.
All right. So chipotle luncheon meat, and I was told that this recipe was brought to us by none other than
Mr. Arturo Allen.
Right?
Yes,
so what inspired the recipe one day? You don't want chipotle, you never had meat?
But actually, I've never tasted chipotle till I was at a party.
Okay.
And I got introduced to the chipotle dip, and I said, this thing is really nice. But I did not know what was in there, so I asked my cousin, and she told me the ingredients, so we will try some magic.
So you
check your cousin's recipe?
No, but I give them the idea to make it today.
This man has something else, you know. He said, I was like, I know that's my recipe, and then he went to say that your cousin one.
All right, so I could put this, and I noticed we're using coconut oil.
Yes.
But people would say, you know what, normally, what the thing name? The luncheon meat have your own oil, so why would I put coconut oil? For additional flavor?
Yep.
It's Bolivar, I swear. So Chelsea, she did it the correct way?
Yes, she is. Once the pot is getting hot, we put our diced chicken luncheon meat in the pot to just get that golden brown and the richness to capture all the flavors.
Richness and capture, then are the two words that capture me. All right, so here we go. We're actually putting it in. It's not going to be all of it right now.
So while we have April doing that and cooking, we can start on our basic ingredients for the dip, which I asked John to help me with.
Oh, cool.
So we have our ingredients here, which is the cheese, the cream cheese, the chipotle, which is
what kind of cheese
flavor.
this?
Happy cow cheese.
Happy cow.
Well, you know, once it comes from a happy cow. All right, so we're going to put that in now. What are we going to do?
Yes, and finally we have our coconut milk and evap milk.
Mix?
Yep. You can put it in.
This is the second week that you guys come here and use coconut milk in a thing where I never had
before me either.
Because the first time I think of a coffee.
Yes, that is
you never know you put coconut milk in a coffee.
Well, this is what the show is for, to introduce new ingredients like grape syrup.
Hey, she got one on that.
Yes, this lady.
So
all right, so let's
go ahead and
do
put in the cheese.
All right, first things first, let's do cheese. All right.
How many slices of cheese you got there going on?
I think about
You
6
can
of
do
them.
to your liking, your thickness. We do our 6 slices of cheese, and then we're gonna do 3 chipotle because we don't want it too spicy.
All right, so I can use on a fork, right?
Yes.
All right, so 1, 2, all right, 3.
Then we're going to do our cream cheese.
All right, so cream cheese next.
Yeah. So we're just gonna.
Can never have too much cheese.
That's true. That's true. And cilantro.
And cilantro. Woo! You like
Yeah.
dip, not true? You like dip, true?
Of course.
And
Like
then-
I say, I get it from a dip shop. That's
This
just the way
is
it is.
just, you can put in the 2 milks together, which is the heavy cream, which comes from the coconut milk, and also evap milk.
Okay.
Or you can put it in separate.
All right, so how much of that?
Put it in. We do to the consistency. What we want it is not too thick and not too liquidy.
Oh wait, I want to taste it though. Like I really want to taste. I want to taste from a spoon. All right, so here we go. Tell me when.
This point.
Pour, John.
Pour, John. Pour out, John.
Pour, John.
Pour till you cover the chipotle.
Yep.
Come on. There we go. All right.
We're just left that to the side to see like how we want the texture. And
All right.
here,
Bam,
and then
bam.
I'm gonna ask you to blend it out.
So blend. Which one you do now? You grind, you crush, you puree, crush.
Ooh. Yes.
No, you can't have to hold on. This one I really is a blender.
And as you can see, all the textures and everything comes together. And what gives it its color is the chipotle.
Okay.
Yes, so you want to get all of the chipotle peppers are completely chopped inside.
We need to use the spoon to wait. I can't wait for taste it.
Be good? No! Watch out that face!
It looks like the little spring, I swear. Oh, it don't got in. Alright, so we just needed to do that and then we continue to
blend.
Okay. Well, Chelsea know exactly what to do. She don't
So I'll let you
want
hold on to
cookies.
this. And as you can see, it's kind of still a little thick, so you just want to add
Put
a
some
little
more.
bit more of this.
What kind of consistency that you want?
You want it like not too chunky and not too liquidy, like the consistency
Yeah.
of like a paste.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
Watch my Arturo, he can't believe she's so it's well anyway, let's continue to puree. A crush.
And as you can see, it's changing the color like a red color.
Yes.
That's what you put in the chipotle.
And then you add as much chipotle as you want for your heat.
Alright.
So I'm gonna ask John to taste it, no?
Taste and I watch out. Specialize in a tasting.
Enough spice?
I like it, yeah.
Enough spice?
No, you need more spice.
You need more spice?
Yeah.
Alright.
Mhm.
So gotta put in there.
Put that delicious chipotle. I think you're good. I think you're good to one more because honestly,
If you want it
April?
spicy,
I am a spice
spicy.
person, so.
Alright, so wait, make April taste too. Just put on right in your hand. Alright, there you go. No pepper, none at all.
No, that definitely
Me like-
more spice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need so much chipotle.
Yeah. That.
Put on
like
back-
these,
Mhm,
which
it
are the
does.
next bowl.
It does. Man, it's a lot. Woo! And this is
lunch for today?
Yeah, this is an easy recipe for at home. This is a great weekend for this.
Yes.
Alright. So maybe we'll put down for a high for you. Alright, there we go. Oh God. Alright, no make with TCR. Oh God. Oh God. Alright. Here we go. Alright. I know I'm jealous now.
I jealous, bud?
I know, I see. This is nice though.
Yeah?
But in a bun.
In a bun?
Yeah, that's it.
John, look COVID to our taste buds.
I know. Damn, you may catch it.
No.
It's not supposed to burn. It's supposed to just be a pop of flavor.
Well, it got flavor. But no.
That's why, as Arthur said, like he likes it and he doesn't like spicy.
Okay. Try this, Arthur. Try
Okay,
it.
Arthur,
No?
come.
No.
Yes,
Yes. Taste it. Tell me if that is to Arturo's taste buds.
Of course, because I don't like pepper. So.
It's just
It's nice though. Yeah.
Hey, but I
him.
tell you, I'm gonna cook for Arturo.
You're gonna come cook for me and John.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now what do we do? The meat is done.
Yes. So now we're gonna turn back on the stove and incorporate everything together.
Ooh, you cook it.
Yes.
No, you pour that inside.
Oh, all right.
My goodness.
And as you can see, it brings a lovely chipotle color to the dish.
Yeah. Me going to do this today.
Right. Here's our home, John.
Well, no.
Now we could start.
But it's a very easy recipe, and we'd like for you to try it. This is a perfect weekend for that. A weekend of activities.
And what we're gonna do is just to have that cook until it comes to a short boil.
Okay. All right, there we go.
And if you're a lover of meat like Arturo is, you can just add in more.
Now take yourself out of eggshells.
Yes.
You know, I know you like meat
You know,
too.
yes.
All right, you want to center the frying pan, please? All
Is
right.
that enough, John? You see what you do me, right, audience? You all are my witnesses.
But while we're doing this, Arturo and Chels, tell us what are the specials going on right now.
Alright guys, good morning everyone. The specials we have this month in our supermarket is purchase one of our Grace salad cream, the glass bottle, you get a free black pepper. You purchase one of our Grace corned beef, you get a free container. We have promotion on our luncheon meat. You purchase a luncheon meat, you get a free 25-gram coconut powder. These are countrywide in all the stores. We have our 50-gram coconut powder, which is the best seller, the big one. You purchase a box, you get a free sachet free.
What is a sachet?
A sachet is the pack.
Oh.
Pack one.
Okay. Interesting.
Also, if you follow the Roma J Mass, they're gonna have an event tonight at Rogers Stadium, which is called Bolaruga, along with Juve in the morning, powered by Caribbeer. We're also gonna have a certified fresh in Kikaker, powered by Carib as well. That's our two events for this weekend where we're gonna be.
Alright.
Lovely.
So now the party on.
Yes.
Alright, so how do we stand
So
there?
now, as you're still waiting for it to boil.
So still wait for it to boil.
Yes.
So while we have that, let's run over again the ingredients
ingredients,
because I think I want to do this.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's simple ingredients. So first we have to have our chicken luncheon meat. So cook on the stove, and then the ingredients for the dip were the cheese, happy cow cheese. We have our cream cheese. We have our heavy cream, which has in the coconut milk and our vat milk, and of course the star of the dish, the chipotle.
The star of the dish, the chipotle. All right, there we go.
And of course the coconut milk mixed with evaporated milk.
Yes.
I can't get over it.
I know, like, for
Are
real.
you say you're ready?
You ready?
As you can see, it's coming to a boil. It's not to like cook or overcook it. It's just to come into a boil, so like all the compact flavors with the cooking and our ingredients to come together.
Well, to run on cut off we stove, and so therefore we got the heat.
In that container. Yeah.
All right, so we could dip some in there at one time.
So as you can see, you can have your party plate ready with your chips, and it's just to serve out the dip.
All right, check that out.
Give me the spoon. Oh my God! I want to spill. I know myself. I am, and I am not ashamed of it. Look at that.
Right. Yes,
you see that?
yes.
You see that, John? Look at that. Look at all that cheese.
Yes, cheesy goodness.
Cheesy goodness.
All right, perfect.
All right, now we can plate it.
Thank you. And if you're home or if you're tired, just wipe that excess. Or if you were eating at home, you're just gonna take your fingers right up.
No waste food around here, Chelsea.
All right.
So and there you have it, guys. Your chips, or you can make your homemade tortilla chips as well, and you have your dip.
Yeah, I tell you what, this look like a nice piece of leaf for garnish it to them work too.
A little cilantro.
Cilantro. Sprinkle salt, babe. Alright, so that's very easy. And this is a festive weekend. Arturo just told you about everything that will be happening so far for the weekend. If you've got plans, make sure that your plans are to be safe and primarily, and of course you want to do that in one piece, alright? Great ingredients, great taste, great company.
Time for the final test.
Oh yeah, test about it. I hope it don't burn the mouth, because no cheese could get hot. Alright, ready and set?
Go.
Alright.
You know I jealous? Okay.
Woo! You know you're going to eat. Perfect.
I mean slightly taste the chipotle.
And it looks like coconut milk.
It's hidden between all the cream cheese and all the other flavors.
It's a secret ingredient.
It's like it's for texture too. So.
Alright, well I'm gonna be like Andrew Zimmer. You have to try 2 times. Alright.
So there you have it, guys. Grace chicken luncheon meat chipotle dip.
Alright.
And with that,
we're gonna take the break. When we come back, it's going to be with the Lord. If you burn it, you burn it. We're gonna be back in just a few. Stay with us.
Technology is ubiquitous, and it's transforming how, when, and where we work. Fulltech Systems is placing award-winning devices in the hands of information workers, allowing them to work without compromise in a world without wires, to innovate, create, and to maximize productivity anytime, anywhere. satisfying the needs of the desk-centric remote and field worker and every other worker in between. We are providing the industry's best devices to businesses going through the process of digital transformation. Partner with us today to provide the solutions that will allow your employees to work effectively and efficiently to enhance your customers' experience. Full Tech Systems, your technology center, where you'll come for the price, but stay for the service.
Everyone, including our elderly, needs to stay connected with their loved ones. With Smart's Golden Citizen broadband program, senior citizens can sign up for 10 megabytes of unlimited internet at a low monthly cost of $25. Citizens over 65 can sign up with a valid ID and receive free installation plus 1 month free on selected broadband plans. Visit a Smart showroom near you for more information on how you can enjoy Smart's Golden Citizen broadband program. Smart, bringing people together.
Save, save, save. The credit union way.
Member owners are encouraged to save regularly, borrow wisely, and repay promptly.
No use keeping the money in your pocket. Soon as you turn wrong, you know you ain't got it. So as money goes from hand to hand, give your cash to the umbrella man. I'm telling you. Save, save, save. The credit union way. Save, save, save. It will make you rich someday.
Hey, Dad. Hi, Brian. Please stop running around the house. Right now, Dad. Damn it, Brian! I told you stop it! Can't you hear me? Are you deaf? Or you just being...
Time out. Your life is stressful, and it is easy to lose your patience. When you feel this is about to happen, take a time out. Harsh words are verbal violence and can be very harmful. They are not forgotten. Offering alternatives and communicating with your child is the best way to build real respect.
I'm sorry, Brian. Dad just had a rough day at work. Can you do something quiet?
Do you want a job?
That's more like it.
Great Belize Productions Channel 5, proud winner of 9 Caribbean Media Awards for 2021. Best Investigative Report, Best News Item, Best Coverage of People with Disabilities, Best Financial Literacy Journalism, Best Videographer, Best Television Commercial Spot, and the People's Choice Award, with 2 special mentions for Financial Literacy Journalism.
Wow. Oh my God, she drunk. But no hurry, I got this. Goodness. Oh my gosh, it's still the artist.
Being the hardest.
The artist.
But you had way more than 2 drinks tonight, love, which is a legal limit to drive. What about you? Can you drive?
Well, I was drinking soft drink all night, so I can drive her home. Thanks, Bree. Of course, Tricia, you know I got you. You're my girl.
That's what I like to see. Friends don't let friends drive drunk, cause you can't replay in a real life. Stig says so. Can't replay in a real life.
Are you looking for low-cost television advertising? Have we got a deal for you? Advertise on Channel 5's Daily Classifieds. Channel 5's Daily Classifieds is one of the most effective methods for introducing yourself and your business to the community. Use our Daily Classifieds to recruit employees, promote specials, promote your products or services, promote a business opportunity, increase traffic to your website, and advertise items you have for sale. Let us help you to save valuable time and money. Call us today at 280-0013 or visit us at our offices on Coney Drive to discuss how we can help your business grow affordably. Channel 5 Daily Classifieds. Advertise today.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yes.
It's segment number 2, and we are in with Belizean icon. I'm looking forward to this one.
I honestly, we were having so much fun before the camera came on. That I feel
if
like
you come from Benke, you bande.
Tell them that you're bande.
We don't go party hat na bel bande.
I'm a bande.
I'm kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, we're joined by none other than Belize's very own, the Lord himself. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, Lord Rhaburn. My gosh, good morning.
Good
morning.
And welcome.
Thanks.
You look so fresh.
Yeah.
I love the Hawaiian shirt.
And you know what I noticed? I noticed you have a PhD in a crack back. As you the chill out, I mean you the crack back. When you know a song about that, you know.
He has the crack back.
I know. Welcome again.
Diaspora and things.
Yeah. Welcome and good morning again. You've been a part of Belize's culture in every household for years, decades and decades. And how long have you been in music?
I started 8 years old.
Wow. You started 8 years old? Wow. Well, and you know what, I had to try to calculate.
When I'm 15, I have my own band.
Wow. That was the, what band that was that?
It was the Lord Rhaburn.
Lord Rhaburn combo?
Calypsonian.
Oh, the Calypsonian.
So, 8,
and then?
15?
I had about 7 decades of music, man.
7 decades of music, 70 years, what we talk about. That's what we're talking about at this particular point.
Nobody got a longevity.
Nobody?
Only Dr. Calvin Young.
Okay, okay.
He's the topper in music.
But Lord, what got you into music? You know, in September time, everybody listened to Lord Rhaburn music. As a matter of fact, you're played throughout the year, but September time, it's like a height. Especially Bande or Bande, because that song speaks to every Belizean here at home and of course in the diaspora. But let's get to know you. What got you into music? Since you're 8, yes. But what fascinates you about music?
At the early age, right? When Christmas time and buy you one gun, 86, one flute, then at the tapa present toys.
Gun and flute?
Yeah. When you got a gun, you buy it in the yard over there because you're a cowboy.
Yes.
Okay.
When you get one flute, one drum, then 3 things there.
Mm-hmm.
My mother make I have them 3 things.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Christmas time.
Yes. And I was in love with the drum.
Mm-hmm.
So when I put it on the tree, the Christmas tree, I sight it. Before the morning, I don't bust the skin.
You don't bang that up?
Yes, because I creep down before the morning. Pull out the drum.
And start playing.
Start beating.
So nobody tell you, this is your gift. You may don't know that for you.
Yes, I never believe in a Santa Claus. I come with Santa Claus.
What if them are for somebody else?
Listen, that story about Santa Claus couldn't wash with me because how one big belly man, right? One come down one dirty chimney with one clean beard.
That part will get heat.
One clean white beard, you understand?
Yeah.
So that never wash it. We had other things. Like I get whap across my lip for music.
Whap across your lip?
Yes.
So you got whoop every gift before?
In school.
What happened?
So I never want to go into singing or anything like that. I never know whether I even sing because I never like singing. I said singing is for girls. And that will make a girl whap. You're familiar with Mr. Nemhard, right?
Well, I've heard the name, not necessarily familiar with the individual, but the name.
Well, 2 weeks before he died, he did a jail lecture. The prisoners there. He used to be my schoolmaster at the Belize school. And every morning you have to sing. The whole school sing. That's a part of the subject. Before you do anything, you get together and sing. And when you knock the tune, in fact, if you catch the key, I wouldn't hold the note.
You don't hold the note?
No, I just watch him write and smile. And he says, sing, boy. Sing. So I still watch him and smile, right? Now you have a card across the shoulder, like this, you know. He's right-handed. And when he tell me, sing, and I smile again, I should have kept my mouth closed, but I never keep it closed. So I said, singing is for girls. He said, what?
Oh, no.
He knocked the fuck again and says, hold the note.
Hold a note.
And I suck my teeth and I say,
man, get a card.
You understand? And I shook the chair back way like this. That's why the card catch me in my face.
Oh, man.
My face swell up. So, I tell my ma, he said, yeah, you could bring your mother. So I own the school. And everybody in here sing. No?
Yeah.
So you could bring your mother too.
Yeah.
So I never had no idea I would be a singer.
Wow.
I love the drums.
Yeah.
And the flute. And then years pass. And when we had the opening of the first Bliss, when that wrong building just built.
Yeah.
I was there performing. And he and the St. John's Bishop was in the show, looking on. And he came to the back to meet me after I finished. And he reminded me, he said, man, you are pretty good. He said, you remember when I whipped you for singing?
Wow. Wow.
So, Lord, you've been a part of this, like you mentioned, over 7 decades of music. This is about over 70 years. What would you say would be your best hit? Everybody know Bande or Bande, yes. But is that your favorite?
It's a question I can't answer.
Why?
It's like...
No picking your favorite, no?
Yeah. When I make a song, right? Like for instance, take Pump It Up, right? That could move people immediately, right? So, all I could tell you is that the first break I get is with Bud Bank Wedding, you know? But everybody said that's my best song. But time evolved and changes made. The bands, all the bands get better and better and better and better. Now, to tell you which song I think, I could say Pump It Up. There is some song that you don't even hear.
So you've got more songs that you haven't released?
Well, a lot of songs. I want to release 3 CD.
Wow.
Right there.
But Lord, you set the stage for a lot of Belizean artists through time, right? A lot of people know you. You are a legend. What do you think about the way that music has progressed in Belize so far?
It will be fine. The youths, right? Not the grown-ups. Make them go rapping and this and that, right? But the youths, that generation will be able to protect with music.
Why do you feel that?
And protect the dance also. If you go to Stan Creek, I want to meet that man. He teach the kids how to dance properly, how to dance all the Belizean songs. Whether they say about genre and this and that, we know ourselves, we play all the genre there. From your grandpa days, and call it set. The last one in the set is the broke down. I saw on this same channel, the kids dancing set properly. And then I said, when I look at them, they mix up Garinagu,
Maya, the Mestizo, the East Indians,
everybody
together.
They mix right up and they are dancing set, the same thing that we throw away. They used to have, you familiar with Adfellows Hall? It's on Daly Street.
Adfellows Hall? On Daly Street.
Lodge Hall.
Oh, I know Lodge, man, yeah.
Every Wednesday they used to have dancing there. Not like the other Lodge Hall. You got to fill set and dance it.
Yeah.
So, singing, dancing, then girls they don't pave the way. Karen and they.
Yeah. Mosquito right too. We just had to make mention that Karen is right
Karen
here.
Karen and then don't pave the way. They was with Bob Reno.
Yeah.
And they were taught well and
they
turn around and teach
how
the
to
groups.
do set.
Yeah.
So Lord, you know, you're being recognized, and I'm going there because of time. Yeah. You're being recognized, and there'll be inauguration for something for you. What is that like, knowing that you've been a part of Belizean music for so long? There'll be a concert for you. You're being recognized heavily by National Institute of Culture and History. How do you feel about that?
Honestly, man, when I say this to you and some like, from ever since whatever happened to me, no, good or bad, I just like, it's a normal thing.
Yeah.
You know, like if you give me one piece of watermelon and I eat it, and it cool the throat.
Yeah.
I just, you know, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And I'm humbled to receive it.
Yeah.
But my interest is to see that the generation to come, in time to come, rise to the mountaintop.
And embrace the music.
Certain things I see on television and listen to, media, I believe that for a long time they cheated Belizean artists, dancers. The reason I feel this way is that why is it that when people go abroad and they do good, and when they come back, we can't recognize that?
We don't.
LJ is an example.
Yeah. LJ is a very good Belizean artist, recognized out there but not here.
No, that word Belizean, I don't use that. LJ is a national artist, international artist.
Yes, he is.
You understand?
Yeah.
That's the thing that mess we up because we call ourselves. You see, if you take off the Belize, you're not good because you want to portray your country, you want to represent your country. And LJ went there, he came here and he just sing one song because the Jamaicans didn't want to let him sing.
Wow.
No, I don't give them wrong because they protect their turf. You understand? They're not the superstar.
Yeah.
We see them as the superstar and they come here as the superstar, so they don't make LJ go up front. But we, the Belizean, we are the problem because we can't recognize
our talent.
Yes. And we don't play ourselves. And then who could help lift it up?
That we.
Turn your back. You see?
Oh, those who can help to uplift, turn their back.
No. LJ was on Jamaican Survey radio station for about at least 2 weeks or more. You can't. Could you go to Jamaica and beat the Jamaicans in one game?
Yeah.
It had to be good, right?
Yeah, that says something about you indeed.
You see? But how much time you hear him? And when they do play him, they seldom mention his name.
Yeah, they don't. You're totally right. Yes. Well, let me ask you this. You know, you made mention of home and abroad and recognition. The Bellamers are in love with you, just like us here at home. But Belizean Americans feel that you are, and they know actually, you're the king. They applaud you for every time you're out there. What's the feeling like when you go to the Belizean diaspora in America?
I survive out there. Because if I had paid attention to Belize, I wouldn't reach the end of the journey.
Yeah.
But they were the people who keep me going.
Yeah.
For 7 years, the promoters, after I build up their dances and things and so, turned me down and take Byron Lee.
Jamaican?
Yes, I paid no mind because a Jamaican man booked me.
Out the America?
Yeah, you see, I paid no mind, but actually it disturbed me because while I was wasting time with the Belizean promoters, there's a Jamaican promoter behind them, right?
Recognizing you.
Who come to me direct to perform for them.
Yeah. Well, because you're big on Calypso as well.
No, and you know, Calypso has had connection all over. You understand? And I could have been traveling with Calypso Rose and all of this. I never did that because I wanted to give Belize a name in the breakdown and the soca. But what? Belizean here in Belize, they support the dance, they support Big Apple and that. So, but actually, the thing we have to push it at the media. I don't have that.
I hear you and I have to agree, right? But lately, recently this year actually, we've been seeing more appreciation for Belizean artists. The young up-and-coming Belizean artists, they're pushing themselves with or without any kind of Belizean promoters. They're pushing themselves, they're putting themselves out there. And I think that's why I asked you about what do you think about the progress of Belize and Belizean music. But with that said, do you see anybody that is keeping to what we would consider traditional Belizean music?
Traditional broke-down music, like your genre?
Broke-down, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who's that?
Several people. I could name at least 10, but just the same Pocono Boy.
Pocono Boy. Harrison Doggy King.
That's right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Gosh, I know a few of them. But I think there are several people.
There's one that you all don't pay attention to. And this guy is like could rub elbow with me. As a matter of fact, I believe that he is as good as me, or better, because he could sing any genre. That's Metro.
Metro?
Metro?
I've never.
He has a one-man. He plays a piano.
Wow.
And he's a one-man thing. He just scare people to assist him with the things.
But Metro is good.
Yes.
And Metro is here at home in Belize.
Yes. He's so cool. He's a mechanic. But he is out of this world. When you have a party and you got Metro,
you're going to party.
You want to hear Jim Reeves, you want to hear Barry Lee songs, you want to hear.
So he's versatile.
Metro going to hit your brains with music, man. Metro going to feed you with music. Metro is pretty good.
In your music, you always tell stories. How do you put those things together? What comes to mind when you're about to write a song? How is that for you?
You will come up with an idea, right? It's an idea. People, most of the musicians they know, I'm not knocking them, right? The older ones they make easy music because they use your idea.
I make for their music.
And use her melody.
And then combine the two and bam, music.
You understand me? But it's not like that. You come up with an idea, right? You could be a very good composer. I could teach you to compose. That may sound cute, right?
Yeah, it's so cute. At the blush, I can't see it,
I don't
but
know if that one compliment.
Listen.
Tell us.
I am not a piano player. I don't know nothing about piano. I will give you some notes, and you will sing them a particular. Use these notes when I demonstrate this thing. I want you to sing the scale. You can sing the normal scale that we always sing in school.
The scale? I don't know the scale.
That's the scale they use all over the world to make other scales.
I know it's for Simpson scale.
It has 7 notes, and you could sharpen some and you could flatten some, and it goes do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti.
Yes, we've heard.
Everybody could sing that, right?
Yes.
So I want you to sing do, re, mi, fa.
So you make sing that.
Yeah.
Do re mi fa.
Do re mi fa.
Do re mi fa.
Turn it back now.
Give me the turn back now. I follow along.
Fa re mi do.
Fa re mi do.
You feel a melody there?
Do re mi fa. Fa re mi do.
Da 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 da.
Da 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 da.
Da 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 da.
Da 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 da.
You don't know a song like that?
I can't recall
on the melody. You focus on the scales.
I can't recall at this point.
You understand what,
yes,
what I'm
yes,
saying? Right?
Yes.
I picked that to show, I could show anybody.
That they could do music?
Yes, because I couldn't do it. And then I end up singing.
Yeah.
And I learned this from Mr. Chichinga Costa.
Chichinga Costa.
He writes his own method for the flute, right?
Yeah.
And then through the street we sound like bagpipe. And we stand up against them big band, we got brass, lot of brass and lot of reeds.
Yeah.
And we the March 10th of September, and we got big crowd just like them. It was like about 60 of us.
I ask you about your music because and the stories that you tell because I'm thinking here Smart Banja, I'm thinking Sandra Wanna Wine, I'm thinking Bud Bank, I think Lazy Man, too lazy for be lazy. How you come up with that?
No, that's not my composition.
That wasn't your composition.
I just rewrite some part of it.
And what about not King Liar? What about the Chinese Baby Godfather?
That's my original.
How you come up with that?
Idea.
But where the idea come from?
Yes.
You go in a Chinese restaurant, you sit down.
Yeah.
And when they're eating, right, then you use chopstick.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you try that chopstick, you can't eat with that. You need a fork, right?
Now we need a clothespin because I need to hold the thing.
Look, I could never eat with chopstick.
But yeah, we can't.
I could never eat with chopstick. I don't care how you give me that. I will put that one side. I don't want to try because I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I could look around. I look around and I see this, right? Now all I need is some funny Chinese names. Some of those names could be Korean names. I don't know.
You never know. Give me the names. What are the names? Because I know the food, but what are the names? What name want to get a baby?
Tulang Daikan. 4 kings. You see? And it's kind of suggestive. You see?
A lot of your songs suggestive.
See? But I say 4 kings. Right?
Yeah.
Tulang Daikan, 4 kings merely. Tulang and 4 clue.
Yes.
Then like
that was the name, but then the next part of the song had
Roming, Choming, Supperming, you know?
Yeah.
And then red wine and all this.
Because I remember the food good.
Yeah, you see, so it's an idea.
Yes.
You would be one of the very good calypso and you say
he know your music, he sing it.
You had sweet and sour, shrimp and lobster. Yeah, there we go.
Listen. But you must get into this calypso.
So we are book you, John.
Fried rice and chop suey. Yeah, you come back to you, know?
Huh?
You come back to you.
No, if I want to really sing it, I could sing it right through.
You told us that you were going to make us sing a song, and we are just to say what?
You sure you want to go into that song?
Yes, we want to go into that song. We've got some time.
We are, yeah.
Yeah, wet that truth.
It's too late for wet it.
Yes, it's hot. But you know, this is definitely.
You should have be hot. You should have be hot.
Hotter.
Yeah.
All right.
No. This. Listen carefully. until I finish it. You don't say I.
Until I finish it.
Yeah, use I was sitting down in my toilet.
Until I finish it.
No, yet. You just listen.
Right.
And then I'll tell you, when I get at the spot, I'm going to point to you. I was sitting down in my toilet, composing a calypso. It was a sweet melody, fit for a symphony. When someone knocked at the door, disturbing Rhaburn for so, I tell them to go away and don't come back until I
finish it.
I got to.
Until I finish it.
Don't come back until I finish it.
You know what? I feel like we walk into that one there.
Don't come back until I finish it.
Yeah. You know what? Only Lord Rhaburn could make me do that on TV.
Yes, man. Yes, man. A Belizean icon. But tonight is going to be a big night. Do you know the artists that will be there tonight performing? For tonight?
Most of them.
Most of them. I think you got. Tell me, Miss K.
I know all of them.
The artists.
I know all of them.
All right, because we got to promote it now. Tonight, where is it going to be? Bring out back way.
She can't tell you all that.
Yeah, K, Miss K. So it's going to be at the Memorial Park tonight, and it starts at what time?
9.
It starts at 9 o'clock this evening or tonight.
His arrival is at 9, but it begins.
The music starts earlier.
All right, so Living Legend concert. And this is in dedication and unveiling of Lord Rhaburn Plaza. And again, Plaza. Honoring Belize's Calypsonian Lord Rhaburn. It's going to be at the Marine Parade. It starts at 9. Yeah, Nello Player, Miss Honey D, Trimet Perriot, great friend of mine there. Jasmine.
TLC Band.
Yes. Songstress. We've got Bastic. Bastic is very good. Consigo is good. TLC Band is.
They start. They jump up.
My goodness, and my brother from another mother MC tonight, DJ Dalla. Whoa.
Nice. It's going to be big.
It's going to be free. The free forget theirs.
You just. Well.
Until I finish it. That the whole long year be for. That the whole long year be for free. Until I finish it. All are we going? We want to have fun.
You know that after this is the all he do, right?
But
this
until I
that's why I
finish
tell you
it.
we'll be on good calypso.
Yeah. We have to make it happen. We've come to the end of the show with Lord Rhaburn. Until I finish it.
I just have to show him certain things, right? He don't got a voice.
Yes, he does.
A good voice.
Yes, he does.
He's a good MC.
Man, I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
So on the stage, he's a comedian also.
Yes.
Could be greater than me in the future, in time to come.
One that strikes up.
Bestowed by Lord Rhaburn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. We soon have to take one break.
This is what I see. Good while about him, right? Yeah.
So he have to.
We've been at a few shows, including in Los Angeles.
He pass on the baton to you.
I take the baton.
I see that, right?
Yeah, we've been at a few shows, including in Los Angeles. It's always nice to have Lord Rhaburn. We're so thankful.
There's a lot of guys, but you know.
Yeah.
No one then you find guy like Metro and him.
Wow, man. This big.
Wow.
And the blush, and you know,
yes,
I need the artist you can't see it, but you know.
I want to meet Metro. Meet Metro. Yes.
We're going to have to try and get Metro
onto the show so we can meet him.
Yeah.
Lord Rhaburn, it's an honor and a pleasure to meet you and to have.
Thank you so very much. Yes. All right. We have to end the show.
Well, we have to end this part of the show.
This part of the show. We don't want to take it slow.
Okay.
Lord Rhaburn, we don't want to make you late. We don't want to make you wait.
Boy,
but we have to take a break.
Just hold on, but we have to take the break. You to try get up, but you have to wait until I finish it.
Okay.
We're going to take a break. Yes. We'll be back with much more. Stay with us. It's going to be a great day.
pump, pump, pump. Belizeans from the USA, we welcome you to come and live. No matter where the hell you roam, you're always glad to have your home. If you know your heart weak, you can't jump to this beat. When it pump, when it pump, when it pump, pump, pump. When it pump, when it pump, when it pump, pump, pump. Give me the bass, pump up the place, work up the waist, mash up the place. Give me the drums, bring down the place. Hands in the air, hands in the air, hands in the air, hands in the air. Let me hear you say, let me hear you say, let me hear you say. Pump and wine, pump in time, work in line. Let me pump, let me pump, let me pump, pump, pump. Let me pump, let me pump, let me pump, pump, pump. Let me pump, let me pump, let me pump, pump, pump.
Hello eCash user, the eCash app is now available in Spanish. Changing the language in your eCash app from English to Spanish is quick and easy. Let me walk you through the steps. First, open your eCash app. Enter your PIN. Tap the More icon at the bottom of your screen. Choose Security. Select Language. Tap on Spanish. Then re-enter your PIN. And that's it! Your eCash app is now in Spanish, and you can continue to enjoy your eCash digital wallet. Belize Bank's eCash app makes life easier.
BWS encourages everyone to practice proper sewage methods. For the system to work properly, don't flush paper towels or clothing materials. Don't allow plastic, baby wipes, or large items like toys to get flushed. These items don't break down easily and cause bad blockage.
These unwanted materials enter into our system, causing blockages in our pipes, which then leads to our manholes overflowing, and in worst case scenario causes our pumps to burn and our systems to fail. So please help us to keep our system clear.
Call 0800-CALL-BWS to report any sewage issues.
Belize Water Services, delivering water and more.
My beautiful Belize, my land of the free, my home and it's bound by the Caribbean Sea. Valiant and bold, proud we are strong. Belize we rebound at age 41. Belize we are free and independent. We're free and independent, free and independent to be whatever you wanna be. Free and independent. We're free and independent, free and independent. We're changing our country. We're free. So make we celebrate with smart. Come celebrate with smart. Make we celebrate with smart. Let's celebrate with smart. So make we celebrate with smart. Come celebrate with smart. Make we celebrate with smart. Let's celebrate with smart.
The entire Smart family wishes all Belizeans a safe and happy September celebrations. Smart, bringing people together.
Bills every day. Bills I can't pay. Prices are everything, they go up. Groceries gone up, gas prices gone up, even TV prices they go up. No ask, but hear what? Fear not. Mikado they have to save the day. We know the raise prices are nothing in at the store. Same great prices with great customer service. Stop in the Mikado, number 37 Albert Street, downtown Belize City, and enjoy super savings where you can't find nowhere else, so you could put more food on your table. only the Mikado. Mikado, your textile palace.
¿Qué es Amnistía 2022? Una oportunidad para los inmigrantes indocumentados que viven en Belice. Belice quiere ayudarte a vivir libremente y continuar contribuyendo a las comunidades que usted y su familia ahora llaman su hogar, al ofrecer un camino hacia la residencia permanente. ¿Por qué debería aplicar? Al hacerlo, elimina barreras y reduce las dificultades que enfrenta viviendo como inmigrante indocumentado. Aplicar es fácil. Visita el sitio web www.immigration.gov.bz para obtener más información. Puede verificar si califica, cómo presentar una solicitud, qué documentos necesita y cómo hacer una cita. Prepárate, el plazo de inscripción será del 2 de agosto al 30 de noviembre 2022. Amnistía de Belice 2022. Continuemos construyendo Belice juntos.
Great Belize Productions Channel 5, proud winner of 9 Caribbean Media Awards for 2021. Best Investigative Report, Best News Item, Best Coverage of People with Disabilities, Best Financial Literacy Journalism, Best Videographer, Best Television Commercial Spot, and the People's Choice Award, with 2 special mentions for Financial Literacy Journalism.
Okay, students, let's focus now.
Teacher, yes, teacher.
Can anyone tell me what sustainable development means? Ganze?
Huh?
Anybody?
Teacher. Last night my dad was talking about sustainable development and he said something about people and nature and something else. Oh, and money.
That's good. But did you ask your dad what sustainable development really means?
Yes, teacher, but he said I was too young to know what that is. Is it something bad?
No, Badisha, it's not bad. It's delicious. Well, at least it looks delicious on the TV. Can I get some?
No, Waldo. You're thinking about edible arrangements. That's what you saw, edible arrangements.
Don't laugh, class. Some people get confused with sustainable development. But when we balance the 3 things Padisha said, we achieve sustainable development.
What do you mean by balance, teacher?
It is when people use only the resources they need from the forest, rivers, and sea and leave some resources to grow back again.
But teacher, why do people cut down the nice trees that give us shade and kill the poor animals?
Because people need wood to build houses, food to cook, and water to drink.
But teacher, we have enough trees to get wood and enough plants and animals to get food. Good enough that we can sell them and make money.
That may be so, Waldo. We need money to live. But if we use up all the resources, then there will be none left for our friends and families to see later. Do you think that's fair?
No, teacher. That's being greedy. My mom always tells me to use what I need now and save for rainy days.
Exactly.
Teacher, if we take care of Belize's precious resources and practice sustainable development, we and our children can enjoy all of Belize. That's what I learned from the Department of the Environment when they came to present at our school.
Oh, that's excellent, Waldo.
It's a pity you already have a wife, and me done have a man in my life. Good boy, it is a pity. I
And we are back with our final segment for the morning. And if you don't know who to play right now, come on, guys. Joining us in studio, we have the queen, our very own Tanya Stephens, reggae Jamaican singer. Yeah. And we also have DJ Dixie. And they're here to talk to us about the 9th September concert.
Hey, morning and welcome, man. Morning
Thank
and
you for
welcome.
having us.
It's nice to have you guys in. I hear some big crying going on.
Hair combing and crying.
Hair combing, lipstick putting on.
Assembling your attire just a little bit. Yeah.
I tell you, girl, it's been a while. Welcome, T. Nice to have you. Welcome, Dixie. Nice to have you guys as well. We know that this concert tonight is going to be off the cheesy for cheesy, you know? Yeah. It's going to be great. Before we chit chat with you, T, let's get to Dixie and find out about the concert and what got you to put this one together.
Well, the guy for Chance Promotion, Chance, you know, see, I put together a couple of shows and the man said, like, when I keep do the hit and the hit and the hit, and the man say, yo, I want to do something for September 9th. So I tell him, well, at this time, you know, Belize and you have an artist where they bust out the hit, have among the songs but. So he said, like, well, we could put together, and I tell him, yo, well, you have to draft it. Once nobody the pop, you have a draft for the people, and we want to give you a show. Yeah. Which is like Chris, Tanya, Romaine, people where like not care what people know. People know them, people know when you come out, you want to get to a show. Yeah. So I tell him, all right, we could work on it, we could put together that time. We put together it kind of fast, kind of like, you know, we come after COVID, so that was like 2 years down, so that was like, this is like the first show. Yeah. Well, international show since the whole, beside from the Park Fest and, you know, so like I had to get back up, all right, make us start to move, but so we do it now like 2 months. Wow. Really put together it and get it up, but that's something I've been, you know, I got the...
I know, You know to suck your finger when it comes to shows. So, you've been doing it for a while. So, what's the duration, how long it normally takes you to put something like this together? And I just want, I ask that because people need to understand how difficult it is to get these things together.
It's a lot. I always tell people, especially whoever they work with new, them a lot man forgot you. Yeah. So days you feel like you want to cry, leading up to the things don't happen, but you just have to know if it. Deal it and make it happen. Yeah. Just make it happen. So okay, happen. At time like the you know, like things will happen like, cause you remember when I want to show you have to have one whole bunch of people involved. Yes. Who they set up the tent, who they set up the stage, who they set up the sound system, who they set up and anyone on there drop shot, you have to have something back it up and keep it on the standard and you know keep it going. Yeah. So when I take on the task, I tell the guy a lot of work because I show you first, you know, what you have to do and whatever, and, you know, they kick it out. So they go to, you know, like we say, you have to give Belize and show. So I choose Tanya,
because
Christopher Martin, and, you know, Lover Boy, Mame Martinez, Ernestine, and, you know, King Rome, because I always say, my promoter job that to give people quality show and just say, well, I like this artist, so I put on this artist. Yeah. You know, we have 1, 2 or 3 songs that you like, and you know.
And I know when it comes to like King Rome, when it comes to Ernestine,
a pure hit. So you know, stage one be fire after fire after fire after fire after fire.
Everything delicious.
And then now I blend, you know.
Yeah, but you eat a nice plate of food and everything you taste in it just good. That's exactly what's going on. Because when it comes to mine, don't get me wrong, Pop. Yeah. Some like it.
So night, you got the night vibes. Yeah. You know, Tanya got the, you could say, I call it crossover audience. Yeah. The young, you know, everybody. My mother, my auntie, like everybody. And they have the, because you know, as a DJ and you're ready for bust the dance, they're like, hey, take me back. Yeah. In Jamaica, good ride. And you know, because then they still bust up dance, like, you know, like
her music so
never get so like the songs there. Yeah. I guess that because that the type of songs there. Yeah. So even with a band, like, yo, that our hit. You know.
So T, you're back with us. And I could say this. You did I
Yeah, you could say that I'm back and it's good to be back.
What's the feeling like? I mean, you get the call from Belize. We want for you to come to for the night. You know, this is a big time for us. Battle of St. George's Key is the next day. What's that feeling like for you?
Well, we had a lot of hiccups, and as me said a short while ago, me really have to big up Dixie because under fire, he remained composed. Me not understand where him get it from because I would have been knew that he bug out. And him just sit down calm. And me I forgive him that. Yeah, like listen, when people mess up, me give it to them. So when them do something good, me have to do the same, right? Me have to be balanced. And him really stand up on a fire and put together what feels really good. And the reception has been great. The feedback from fans on my social media, they've been saying, yo, I can't wait for you to come. And I'm looking forward to it. It's always a good time in Belize. Belize has always treated me good. From the very first time I set foot here, me have a good time straight up to now, and I expect nothing different because so far nobody has shown me anything different, and I really feel good. Yesterday was a bad travel day, by the way, and thank you, Belize, for repairing that and making me feel better. Today feel like a normal day. I feel good.
Yeah. You know, and this is historic. This is a historic time. I don't think this is the first time you've been performing around historic times in Belize, but we know how significant it is for us. But what about for you, performing around this time when we hold dear to our hearts? What's that like for you?
So, because I'm honor Belizean.
You are.
Very old.
You want to sing
Yes.
No, it means that everything that is dear to Belizeans has to be dear to me. And for me to come and share, even if it's not my personal history, but it is our shared history, you know, through connection. So, of course, me feel honored to be a part of it, you know, just to be thought of somebody who is fitting for share a special time. That is nice. It really is good.
Do you have any particular Belizean artist that you want to see? You can't wait.
I want to see everybody. Me not partial. Well, I don't, and it's not that I'm being politically correct neither. No, because me not feel music have no space for partiality. So me just listen with an open mind, and whatever grab me, me just allow myself to be grabbed.
But you have, and I was making mention a while ago, you've sung Garifuna music as well.
Yes.
I know it could be a tongue twister once in a while and stuff like that. So it definitely says a lot that you are well ingrained with Belizean culture. What's that like for you, singing that? What are you doing? Like,
because listen, first of all, I come here and people accept me and my culture. You know, and it's a cultural exchange when we do music across the globe. You come to my area, I come to yours. This is an exchange of culture. And I feel like if I set foot here, then I have an obligation and a responsibility to myself to immerse myself in the actual place of me there.
Real.
So I don't come to Belize and look for jerk chicken. I demand it.
People that
I want local, so and want everything local, including the music. So I immerse myself. This is the only way to do it, and this is how we get to know each other. This is how we no longer strangers as humans and sharing one space, which is the planet. I want planet. We live on it, and the least we can do is get to know each other well.
To God.
So that me I do.
And how long will you be? You just come for the concert and then you're going?
Me just come for the concert, but me might extend for my own time and stay over and get to go drive through the country and eat more food. Maybe put on like 5 pounds.
That's okay. Get some oxtail, you know.
It's not a crime.
What about Belize reminds you of where you're from?
Well, everything, because our landscape look the same. We don't sound too different. Our attitudes are pretty much the same. You might have less crime. Kudos to you. Please keep it that way. You don't want what we have. But our attitude are the same. Our personalities are pretty much the same. We have the same spunk, the same fire, you know. And it make me feel at home because it's like me amongst my people.
I know your man. Everybody auntie and uncle.
Not John, your cousin.
Your family.
And big up Juliet. Last night when I was falling apart and needed comfort, and I said, I want fried jack. And Juliet got up in the night and make me fried jack with chicken and fried beans. So, big up yourself, Juliet, Rashila, auntie.
Thank you. Tell us about the concert, where and there, where I get ticket, what time, what place.
Gates open at 9. Marian Jones, you know, the big grungs.
The big grungs, bro.
The big grungs. When we started off, you know, I figured when we started off, I said, well, all right, I could do the pool side and whatever, and we decided that, hey, I could hit the big grungs, and a couple more, and just hit it and deep on the big grungs. You could get your ticket at Jador Boutique, Santa Taco in and Northern Shops, Cellular World, Albert Street. You go be in Marine Parade. Yeah, you could get a chance, not chance, Blue Martini in Ramada.
Yeah,
you could get the tickets. The general are 50, the VIP 130, and the platinum, the 250, sorry.
250 is right there on the
Yeah,
screen.
250. Yeah, you get the platinum, you could drive in, waitress service, seating service, yeah. And then they have the booth. I think we have probably about 2 more booths left.
Okay.
Wow, okay, so you sell out.
These booths will be what, for food?
No, the booths are like, you get 5 platinum tickets, you get a bottle of top shelf, a bottle of wine, personal waitress.
So,
yeah, your own space.
Twist up the mountain and the
And I have to move boat. They can serve me as I sit.
For the bourgeoisie.
Yes, yes, precisely. But I mean, if you went go see Tantan in concert, you need somebody to serve you a drink. Yes.
The platinum literally for the whole platinum, you know, you have the seating area and then you have the area reserved for you. Go out front when you're ready.
Yeah.
And the VIPs, they're up front too as well.
Yeah.
So
you know, that's the platinum you could see today.
At 9. At Marriott. And you're jump. Please, someone ask that 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
No, you don't play with Dixon.
All right.
They start.
No, I have that big question, right?
Start
9
9
o'clock or Belizean time, 9 o'clock?
9. Gates open at 9.
Look, I tell you what, with Dixon, with Dixon, for the cricket, they get him for 7.
Okay.
Oh, no, make no noise, yeah. Got this stuff in music.
And the stage will be entertainment after entertainment after entertainment.
No stop, no pause.
No delay.
Yeah.
Because everybody with up on the stage, that hit then they bring.
Hit after hit after
hit after hit.
Huh?
What time we done?
You're not for go.
Well, normally, yeah, I done 4, but normally we got you to the whole time.
And there are other activities.
No dead space.
Yeah.
No dead space any at all.
All right.
That hit after hit after hit from the first, from King Rome to Ernestine to Lover Boy to Miami. Tanya,
Lover Boy is my guy too.
Everybody like that hit after hit. ZJ Rush, you know Rush did, but he not next Belizean. ZJ Rush. So you do the opening and you know, you normally open the party all over the stage, all over the speaker. So Rush tell me I do for him segment in the afternoon. The man say, people tired of seeing my face. So this afternoon I do it too. So.
But tell me something. So if let's say I live out district. And I raced into Belize City to view the concert. I had a late night work. I could buy a ticket out there. I could pay at the door.
Yeah, the ticket will be out there.
All right.
Even the VIP.
The VIP, the platinum, everything.
Yeah.
But, you're
Top shelf.
not VIP until you purchase it. So
that's
you don't get the platinum before you have to purchase the platinum and then you turn a platinum holder. After that, then you could drive in and park and take the walkway and seated and order your top shelf drink or whatever you want to drink.
And sit down and enjoy it.
Finger food and sit down and at whatever time you want to sit down or whatever time you want to get up. But
you're good to go.
Good to go.
You're ready and set for later on.
Yes.
Look like you're ready for
stage
performance.
set.
I look forward to it.
Everything set. The biggest songs, hyper songs.
Yeah.
You don't do it like test, you don't do it.
Yeah.
Boy, when I got
the lone
some
stage
serious
song
bashment there.
Yeah, the lone stage, the monitors, the side fills, everything.
Yeah.
So they're like anything play out of that, they're like.
A good thing.
Good thing.
Well, I hope
you no longer no mash up my mouth like Irish shush. I swear because of that good thing how you got, bro.
Yeah.
But T, it's nice to have you with us. We know that Christopher Martin is going to be headlining as well. It's going to be a big night tonight, 9th night. We know that tomorrow is going to be the 10th. Everybody looking forward to activities for tonight. Sunday the holiday. So, you know, you could go on bad.
You could go sleep Sunday.
Yeah.
night, party all night, tent, party all tent, sleep Sunday.
All right. Lover Boy, Tanya Stephens, Christopher Martin, Miami, King Rome, Ernestine Carballo. Just like that. Thank you guys for joining us this morning.
My pleasure.
It was a great time. All right. So get your tickets. You know exactly where to get these tickets because they're going like hot cakes. And they go like hot Peter Hudut. Yes, Steve.
And fried jack.
We're going to take the break. When we come back, because we're wrapping things up, we heard some people have got a birthday shout out. So,
and then John called last minute afterwards and gave us some. So we'll stay tuned to that. Take the break. We'll be right back.
Still follow on the first. This we get no regrets. On some deal when someone
other girl I get for your nerves, or some other man a less. I'ma think we deserve, and we're back to perplex. And I wonder when next member old friends rebound 6 at the best.
In the corners of my room.
Your life just got a lot less complicated with Belize Bank Contactless MasterCard Debit Card. Introducing our Standard Debit and MasterCard Platinum Debit Cards. Now you can make purchases anywhere MasterCard is accepted with one tap, pay and go. Your contactless card never has to leave your hands, especially in these times. And your card is embedded with multiple layers of security. Platinum card holders get to enjoy extra benefits like price protection, purchase protection, trip inconvenience, and luggage protection, just to name a few. Start enjoying a cashless lifestyle today with the Belize Bank.
Applying for a Social Security sickness benefit? Here's what you need to know. A complete claims package include 1. Sickness claim form fully completed by the claimant and medical doctor. 2. Salaries record form completed by the employer or HR representative. 3. Proof of bank account such as bank book, online banking, or statement displaying your name and account number. To submit via email, you need to take a clear photo or scan of the documents and email to claims@socialsecurity.org.bz. Be sure to include your full name, social security number, and benefit type in the subject line of the email. Deadline to submit is 14 days from your first day of illness. All forms are available on the website at www.socialsecurity.org.bz. Social Security Board, safeguarding you, your family, your future.
Traveler, are you?
Download the SmartStream app on the Android Play Store and create your account to get access to movies and stream at home or on the go. Prepaid customers can purchase regular data packages or get a discounted rate on a special SmartStream package by dialing 7737. Postpaid customers will be billed monthly. Never miss a movie again with SmartStream.
I'm on my way to Belize, where I can get what I need and save some money. After 75 years in the business, nobody do it like Dennis. Hello, how may I help you? Anything you need, we got you. Whether it tools or tiles, lights and fans, we are serving with a smile. Genuine plumbing and electric supply, quality construction supply, heating and air condition, 100% Belizean. Dennis, celebrating 75 years of quality and savings. Quality and savings. Celebrating 75 years of quality and savings. Quality and savings. Benny's celebrating 75 years. Quality and savings. Quality and savings.
But tonight just be vulnerable to me. Let go. Tomorrow we go
back. Just like that, we've come to the end of our show for today. What you're hearing in the background is a selection from this lady right here, my sister. Yeah, Tanya Stephens, man, I'll tell you, always nice to have you in. We want to thank you for gracing us this morning. But we've got to go. But just before we do,
we have birthday shout-outs. We have a few birthday shout-outs. But I would like to say a big happy birthday to two lovely ladies that are celebrating their birthday today. My two lovely cousins, Gabi and Angelina.
When I picture it?
I don't know when I picture it. I give the picture. Happy birthday!
So you want me to get in the last 2 words?
All right.
To you. Last 2 words. Hey man, them words are delicious.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, God. So you call do it up, you see? This is the thing, man.
We can't sing.
Yeah, but we had somebody up a while ago.
Yes. So yeah, put the picture on more time for the two young ladies that I just mentioned.
Yeah,
my
so there we go.
Angie and Gabi. So one of them is today the 9th, that's Angelina, and then her sister is the 11th.
All right. We can't we could distinguish one of them got on glasses.
But they look like sister, right? They can't last.
They can't last.
Yes. Happy birthday to my lovely cousins. I love you. Have a wonderful day.
Tanya, you want to tell them happy birthday? Please get a lady in camera for say happy birthday to them people.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Look, that's not fair, man.
You can't sing happy birthday ever again.
You see what you do? You see what you do?
I'm so sorry.
Man, she said that now. I'm ready.
We have a next birthday shout out though.
Payal, my rotary sister, her birthday was, I think it was yesterday, the day before, I think. But Payal, happy birthday to you.
We have one more for screen.
Yesenia, happy birthday to you. Her birthday was yesterday. Who else up on screen?
And then we have another birthday. Happy birthday to Karima Williams from your friends and family. Happy birthday to you. Man, we can't sing no more, man.
Yeah. No more last words.
I'm so sorry.
As of today, there is no more last words from me.
We can't sing. We can't.
For everybody who joined us this morning, we want to thank you. You actually opened your eyes and started your morning right with us. If you've got a birthday shout out, you've got a question, concern, you could drop us a line right here. Put on my light of mercy. There we go. OYE@channel5belize.com.
And of course, you can catch our live stream on Facebook at Open Your Eyes VZ and our highlights on Instagram at OYE Belize.
Then you could join us again when you open your eyes.
And you start your morning, right?
And as per usually, keep your eyes, your mind,
and your hearts.
Oh, we'll see you soon. All right, make sure that you enjoy your weekend. The weather people they say, Mike, that's only rain, but then things supposed to decrease. Yeah.
And get hot.
We're gonna have a great. Get your tickets. This concert tonight is gonna be hot. Like
need to sit time on stage.
Yeah, it's still there.
Still there.
You don't look. You don't out sing we already.
Only John Bex, you know.
Yeah. We're gone. We'll see you on Monday. All right, enjoy.
Open Your Eyes was brought to you by the Belize Bank. Our country, your bank.